Both Roar says, I had a 12-0 Paladin yesterday. Alright, let's go. Let's try this Paladin deal. Okay. Woolbach. Oh, we will Razor Gill. I mean, Razor Jaw. Oh, we will Consecrate. Feels like an old school deck. Blessing of Kings, Consecration. Like, what is this? Hand of a Doll. That works. I like hands. Ooh. True Silver. This is old school. I can't remember the last Paladin deck I drafted that had Blessing of Kings, Consecration, and True Silver. This used to be every Paladin deck. Righteous Protector, yes, yes. Libram of Justice. Now we're getting some good new cards. Oh, Great Hall. This is a really good deck. I ain't crazy, right? Like, these have been really good picks. This is not how Paladins usually go these days. Like, take a stand against darkness. Over Emerald Sky Talon. For Paladin, I'm always afraid of having too many 1-mana cards. Because I know there's so many good ones. Oh! Eldor Truthseeker. We actually have a Libram. Mysterious Blade is good too, but I think Eldor Truthseeker is better. Especially because we already have it. Okay, Dredger Staff. Anonymous Informant is not bad. We could end up with a secret. We're going to try not to end up with a secret. But Anonymous Informant is not bad. I'll take a Dredger Staff. I don't really have twos. I kind of want to try. I don't think I can skip Hand of a Doll, but I kind of wanted a Noyotron. We just kind of need some bodies now. We have so many, like, things. Like, it's really good with Bach. It's really good with Hand of a Doll. Famished Fool. I can't pass up a Famished Fool. I want a Rocket Og Merchant, but I can't pass up a Famished Fool. Oh my god. Aldor Attendant. Our Librams are going to cost nothing. Oh! We were saying we might end up with a secret. And now we're probably going to. We have one Infuse, which Noble Sack will be better for. I think we do Noble Sack. We have plenty of Hand of the Dolls and the ways to, like, buff. Brand New says, how is your DI recruitment going? Oh, I almost forgot. Thank you, Brand New. Thank you. You may not have brought me a Coke, but you did remind me to recruit people for Diablo Immortal. So, Diablo Immortal, if you haven't heard, one, where have you been the last week? From on the stream at least. And two, I have a code, and I need to recruit 3 people to get to level 60. These have to be people who have never had a level 20 character on that account. If you already have a level 20 character, that account does not count. But for everybody else, if anybody, I need 2 more people. I already got 1 person. But if you just join the game, play to level 60, it's completely free. It's a great game. With 0 to 60, everybody loves. You don't have to spend a single dime. The game may ask you to spend money, but you just, like, don't give them the money. You know, they'll be like, buy this for $1. And you could just be like, no. Because I'm playing 0 to 60, level 60, and I don't need to buy any power or cosmetic or whatever. You'll be fine. It's really one of the best, if not the best, phone games. And if you play it on the PC, it also has a PC client. But obviously a phone game won't be the best PC game. It's still a good game on PC, though. So, thank you. If you want to play, use the code. I have recruited 2 people earlier who said that they will try it out but no guarantees that they'll get to level 60, which is fine as well. If you just want to try it out, I don't need a promise to get to level 60. Just use my code, and hopefully you do get to level 60 before November 8th. I need 2 more people to do that. And if I can recruit 3 people successfully, I get a cosmetic. And it will be a pretty exclusive cosmetic, because whales will have to literally go on, like, I don't know, Fiverr or like TaskRabbit or something, and like hire someone to play the game for them. Or they'll have to start another account and then like play through alts, which I know people who are doing. And I'm considering doing. If I can't get enough people, I'll play through an alt. But just one. There's no way I'm going to play through 2 alts. So I already have 1 done. I need 2 more people. Medichamp says Avenge is best value. Avenge is best value. It's highest win rate. Blah, blah, blah. Is the best card. It has a holy tag. These are all true. These are all true things. But I think ultimately, I don't care about any of that. I just want a noble sacrifice, you know? Might need to take the 3. It's not really a 3. I know we don't have 3s and we can do whatever, but like it's not really a 3. It's a 2 that costs 3 mana. Like just like it's fine, but I'll do a noble sac. Okay. It's a really good thing we didn't take the Avenge, because we're gonna need to take an Avenge here. I'm not taking a Blackwing Technician with no dragons. I actually have a lot of secrets. Hey, a 2-drop. Good, good, good. We do have a Murloc. It's not really one I want to give +1/+1 to. So, Injured Topiary will be good. We also don't have a lot of 2-drops. Good. Righteous Protector. Very good. Insanely good card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 1-drops, basically. Very good. Okay, Evil Cable Rat is a card. Ooh, Priest of the Deceased versus Dredger Staff. We have so many 1-drops right now, guys, that this is definitely Priest of the Deceased. I don't care how much you love Dredger Staff. When you have 6 playable 1-mana cards, you look for anything else. Maybe we'll get offered more Hand of the Dolls. I don't think Service Bell works for our deck too well. So I think it's Scrapyard Colossus. Right now we only have through 5. But we do have a Famished Pool. We have 2 Hand of the Dolls. We could probably get to 10. Service Bell is a good way to get some reach, though. It's an expensive way to get reach, but you can get some reach. No, we'll just take a scrap. Not a Nozari. Volunteer is super duper 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 slow. It's good, but it's super duper duper slow. I think Karen is better. And we don't have a 6-drop yet. So I'm going to go with Karen. I mean, I guess Volunteer is possibly a 6-drop too. But I think we just do Karen. Because the problem with Volunteer is that you gotta like start just trying to swing face, and you're gonna run out. Like we have no heals. It's not Volunteer. And you also, the other part is you actually do need a minion in your hand, and this deck will sometimes, like if it draws to the end, it just won't even have minions. So I'd rather like put some minions out there. Do I have to take a Gorilla Bot to have a 3, or can I take a Guardian Hog Merchant? Do we have at least like mechs? We have 0 mechs. Guardian Og Merchant is by far the better card, but I think we just need a 3-drop here. Like, the value of having 1 3-drop versus no 3-drops is so high, even if we have no mechs. But it's a crappy 3? Yeah, it's not crappy. It's an okay 3. The Spider Tank. Spider Tanks are... They do stuff. They do stuff. Ah, second Libram, perfect. Ooh, Scuttlebutt with 2 secrets. No. Second Libram. Buffet Biggin! This was the one premium Paladin card that we didn't have. And now we have it. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 4-drops, and Blessing of Kings is probably a 4-drop, so we're fine. This deck is sick. Yeah, this deck is pretty sick. Okay, Mysterious Blade. I think. We could also use a 4. Violet Teacher's not that bad with all these secrets. What do you guys think? Violet Teacher for a 4 that we can then do stuff with? Or Mysterious Blade? I think it's Mysterious Blade. We also don't have enough 2s. We have enough 1s. Hand of a Doll is probably a good enough 2. But the actual 2s we have is 1, 2... If you count Great Hall, 3. If you count Red Go... Yeah, we'll do a Mysterious Blade. We only have 1 weapon. This is fine. And we have 2 secrets, both of which are playable on turn 1. Teacher not very good. I think it's normally not very good, but we have a lot of spells in this deck, including 2 1-mana ones. I wouldn't mind it. Anonymous Informant and Sinful Sous Chef, both are so good. Oh, what do you guys think? I think we go with the Anonymous Informant. I think we do the Anonymous Informant. The Sinful Sous Chef is better for the Famished Fool, but we don't have any other Silverhand Recruit synergies. And yeah, we have too many 1-drops. It's not gonna be the same. We'll do Anonymous Informant. Like, this is basically a 1-mana 2/3. Yeah, we'll do this. We're, like, spreading the board, it doesn't do as much. Oh, Buffet Biggin, too. There's also Buffet Biggin. No, I'm doing Anonymous Informant. Oh, Firefly. This is a good deck. I gotta take a Firefly. Like, that's just the right play. Nah, it's the dragon. It's definitely not the dragon. It is 1,000,000% not the dragon. Why do we want 4 mana 4/4s? It's super not the dragon. It's a Firefly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This'll push it. We have no 3s and very few 4s. Bronze Herald is not a 3 randomer. Bronze Herald is a 2-drop that costs 3 mana. That is not a 3. That is a 2 that you can't play on 2. It's just not a curve card. Firefly is about the same as a 3-drop. And when you mix it with a 2, it actually becomes a 3-drop. So if you're worried about us not having enough 3s, then you want Youthful Brewmaster or Firefly. You do not want Bronze Herald. Bronze Herald is only if you want card advantage. Dragon is better than you think? No, 4 mana 4/4s are not better than I think. There is no secret to 4 mana 4/4s. 4 mana 4/4s are bad. I'm gonna pick the 3-drop and the 2-drop and the 1-drop in Firefly. And possibly a 4-drop too. Hydrologist to discover a secret, or a Sinful Sous Chef, or a Violet Worm. We only have 1 10-drop. Nothing else is even above 10. So maybe it's a Violet Worm. Just to have another big card. We have too many small cards. Sinful Sous Chef is just... It's small. Hydrologist, we have some secret synergies, but... I feel like we don't need to get another one. We have enough 2s. I'd go with a Sinful Sous Chef with this deck over a Hydrologist. But I think the right pick is the Worm. The lowest win rate of the 3, but I think for our deck, you want the Worm. Like, we have so many 1s and 2s. Hydrologist is basically a 3. Yeah, see? Guys, I don't think we really, like, worried that much about a 3. The problem with Guardian Og Merchant is that it's so not a 3. Like, now we have 1 3. We need, what, 3 more 3s? I think their extra 2s and 1s will fill it, for the most part. Like, so if we're taking anything, we're taking a Sinful Sous Chef. Which I don't think is bad. Like, those 1/1s are useful, right? With Lemur of Justice. You play a Lemur of Justice, then you just, like, spam out a bunch of 1/1s, as many as you can. Like, they get the job done, usually. I think the problem with Violet Worm is that at the point in which we get a Violet Worm out, we actually do, like, we're either so spread on the board that the Violet Worm is not good because our deck spreads too much, or we actually need defense, and if they just go face, it is bad. So Violet Worm is actually not great for this deck. It is just an 8 mana card, and we can kind of use an 8 mana card in this deck. So I don't know if it's Sinful Sous Chef or Violet Worm. Sinful Sous Chef fits the deck more, but we're gonna run out of cards. And Violet Worm is way bigger. Like, we have good cards, but we don't actually have a deck that'll last to the end. Like, it'll last to the mid-ish whatever game, but then we have to push through somehow. I feel like we're now talking through why we wanted a dragon and not a firefly. Okay, but Violet Worm is way better than a dragon. It's about the same size as the dragon. It costs 3 less mana than the dragon. It's just, like, better. Assuming you already have a curve, and we do. Sinful Sous Chef, though, is a very high tempo card, and it helps you fill in your missing stuff. This is really tough, because this is going to probably, like, really affect the deck. And there's definitely a right choice here. Just don't know what it is. Like, I'll know it once I start playing with the deck. But I don't know it in a vacuum. And we have to make this decision. Randomer says, for my money, it's Sous Chef. It's really tough. Could be Sous Chef. Because at a certain point, right? Your point is you get on the board, you buff a lot of stuff, you have a lot of stuff, you keep refilling, and then you punch through with Libram of Justice. That's the game. And Sous Chef helps you do that. Violet Worm is more defensive. It's like, some things go wrong, whatever. You put a Violet Worm out there. Are they going to ignore it? They can't ignore it. It'll hit their face, and hopefully you got enough damage that that's scary for them. But if they don't ignore it, it takes them forever to clear it, and then you get grubs. Like, it's just bad. So they definitely ignore it, and then you can either win the game, or you can, like, blow it up in 2 turns, and then get a lot of grubs, which then eventually fulfill your Libram of Justice purpose. CT to Will says there's enough anti-tempo cards that kills off aggro IMO. Oh, check out our YouTube page. We got all these runs that just are aggro, and then people die. All in this meta. Or, you know, at least in the murder meta and above. We had a 12-1 Paladin like that. We had a Warlock that was mostly like that. Although Warlocks function a bit weirdly. Because, you know, with Zoo, you at least have the hero power. Alright, we're going to go with it for the Sous Chef. I think it's the Sous Chef. I don't like the inflexibility of the worm. And for the last card of our deck, it's going to be a Rustied Raider. Yeah, it's going to be a Rustied Raider. Let's go! Rustied excellent for us? Oh yeah. Rustied is great for us.
Knowledge is power.
I'd rather have a 3-drop, but that aside, yes, go Rustied. Don't need any of this. Draw Buffet every game, 12-win incoming? I think I'm the only person who doesn't think Buffet is that busted. Like, it's an A-tier card, it's really good, but it's not more busted than most things in this game. And we just, like, live with the other stuff. But for Buffet Biggin, there's, like, a special rule where we're like, oh no.
The light dims.
It's a Buffet Biggin.
Fight.
Things are bad. Oh, he's not gonna trade. Interesting.
It'll be our little secret. Repent! Need a bit more spice over here.
need to pop this for it to like do something. I don't know. I could have held the coin. That next turn I could coin out a 4, which we have more things that are, but... Yes. Excellent.
The food is
Just
getting
between
cold.
Too spicy.
So far we just have like much better cards than our opponents that we are missing so much mana efficiency,
Reporting for duty.
and it just like doesn't matter.
Let's feast.
Yeah, I just really don't
Just
care.
too spicy.
Like, he can't remove. If he could have removed, he would have removed. Like, this 5/3 is not on the board if he can remove. Yeah, he can copy.
More spice over here. You win.
Okay. He doesn't want to be a part of my decision-making process. I'm like, I think I just play a Libram of Justice and go. Like, I don't know. We pretty much dominated him from the get-go, even though we missed our turn 3 and turn 4, right? On turn 4, we just hero powered. On turn 3, we played a 2-drop. And we were still that far ahead.
Uther versus Jaina.
Knowledge is power.
I will fight with honor.
Okay, keep a 2-drop, toss the rest. Mm-hmm.
The light dims, but we fight.
For the roast, my lord.
Oh. This is a perfect card.
Repent.
I've more left in me.
That is a perfect card. We're drawing our big cards. We need to draw our small cards. I actually have a lot of 5-mana cards.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I guess. I don't really mind that. Went out a ping.
Time for the finishing.
Oh. Huh.
Reporting for duty.
Repent.
Get down.
I wish I had playable cards. There are 4 cards that I basically just lose the game if I draw them here. That's quite a lot. Good. I didn't draw it. Good. All very good.
The battle.
Repent.
I can't do that. What have they done to me?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm going to throw the book at you.
I can't play anything big.
Were you followed?
You fell right into my trap.
Uh-huh.
From nothing. Power. To battle. Move quickly. Spoiler. What's this?
Mm-hmm.
What a delightful party.
Yes, this works. What does that do? Damn it!
It'll be our little secret.
The secret bait? Yeah. I don't know what kind of bait it is, but...
What a delightful party.
Oh, hey, more. Actually work. Oh?
More, all I can eat.
Just between us.
The regular 2-2 this time. How does it feel to not get lucky?
Someone's out on me.
I guess he didn't know that the location blocks it. Ah, that's gonna suck for me, actually.
To battle. More breadsticks. To battle. Reporting for duty. Take heart, young one. The Earth Mother
Oh.
is near.
Okay, that didn't suck as much as I thought it would. Rip him. This Great Hall. I was like, this Great Hall's not doing shit, but no, it was blocking him from making actual good moves. And that's why you don't use the Great Hall, even when you can. Tadpole Loop says, do you think that if you ever average 6+ wins in Arena, they should just start you at 3, save time on some of the early games? Well, they can't just give you 3 wins. That wouldn't be fair. Like, you still have a chance to lose in your first 3. Or are you just talking about matchmaking? Because then that wouldn't be fair the other way, because you'll get less stuff. Like, anything that involves some kind of matchmaking, where you're matching MMRs of some sort, you need to compensate.
I will.
Like, you can't just get the same thing. Like, that's not fair. So, like, you know how in, like, Hearthstone regular, once you get to a certain league or whatever, you get different stuff, right? So they're rewarding you as you go up. And then you face the same opponents and get the same thing, but they keep rewarding you for going up. You need something like that for Arena too, if you want to keep rewarding people for going up.
I've got more left in me.
Just in case, he's gonna like ping or whatever. Because my next move is Righteous Protector and Noble Sack anyway. So I think I'm fine. Yup.
The light dims.
I'll take you with me.
Doesn't matter, he's gonna have to throw it in anyway. Even if it is a Noble Sack, he still needs to do it. Like, even if he 100% knows it's a Noble Sack, he still has to do it. So we just use 1 mana in a card for 2 mana in a card. This used to be like the biggest play back in Classic. Now it's like almost as if we did nothing but a strict like normal trade.
Repent.
I'll take you with me.
It's a good setup. The hand of a doll, make sure we get a good trade. Assuming he like plays a minion.
Where you followed.
Okay. So, we were just gonna get a good trade anyway.
I'll take you with me. Reporting for duty.
Get another minion, one that'll work with the Libram of Justice, one that'll work if he just kills it for the Famished Fool.
You want it? I got it.
Yeah, I don't really want to take that to the face. I will if I have to, but Rusted Raider really does the same thing, so we're just gonna Rusted. Get Raving says, how's Diablo Immortal Goat World Order going? Haven't been in for a while. Get Raving? Does that mean you already played Diablo Immortal? And you have a character that's over 20? And you're not going to make a new account? It's because I think that's what it means, but I just want to make sure. Get Raving says, nope, it doesn't. Huh? Oh, do we have a new recruit here? If you're interested, Get Raving, you would really help me out if you used that code and started playing Diablo Immortal. You only have to get to level 60. Don't gotta play the end game yet, you know, any of that. You got like 3 weeks to do it, 2.5 weeks. Oh, that's bad. But what about Merps' code? Merps has opted out of this. Like, Merps don't want the code. Do I trade? Yeah, I think I'll just trade. Fine to trade. It may not work.
I'll take you with me.
It does work. So then that's probably an explosive trap. What's motion denied? 3 cards in a turn. Deal 6 damage. That's okay. That's something we can do.
I brought enough for everyone.
The lifesteal. Yeah, Ravi says, you were like the second best clan, weren't you? That's all I'm asking. Not sinking my life into another game that might make me addicted, sorry. 0 to 60 is not even the end game. It is just the story, man. Step into the crack den. You don't gotta do much crack. You're not doing crack at all. You're just doing the tutorial to crack, you know? It's very different than crack. Very different. Ugh. I just want to play the big and as is, but I know that's bad. Good. Perfect. Oh, even better.
It'll be our little secret.
Reporting for duty.
You'd be a great drug dealer? I think so too. I think I'd be a pretty good drug dealer. Never done it, but always something to have in your back pocket, you know? Okay, so you just whipped out 2 A tier cards. Maybe A tier cards. I don't know if it's actually A tier, maybe just B plus tier. Either way. Oh my god, really? Super annoying. That is super, super annoying. Oh, why is this so annoying?
I wonder.
Like, you see how annoying this is? I just used that as a ping, by the way. That had basically the same effect as a ping. It was like 2 pings. But I needed the 2 pings. And I didn't have 5 mana for the Libram. I'll flame strike this. Fine, I guess.
For justice.
Light dims, but
But yeah, the Go clan is doing fine. We're in the Immortal Alliance. We're immortals right now. Everything is nice and peachy. Unlike this. This is very bad.
For justice. Reporting for duty.
This guy has a bigger deck than we have.
For honor. Reporting for duty. For justice.
No! Weren't you supposed to hit so you can't double trade, or is damage too much? Damage is too much. I don't want to accelerate the damage he gets on my face by 8 damage.
planets and stars! Power for the taking!
Yeah, we lose.
For justice.
He had a bigger deck than we had.
You have my sincere gratitude.
And we were not that close to finishing him off. Got to like, what, 7 damage before he started to heal up? Like, we could have prevented him from healing more than 3, but you saw that we never were able to really get back on the board and push his face. Like, he had a very good deck. He had a Flame Strike, he had a whole bunch of spell generations. Like, that's a 12-win deck right there.
Fight with honor.
In this meta, at least. But yeah, if anybody else watching wants to try out Diablo Immortal, the campaign, it really helped me out. I'm trying to get a cosmetic, and I gotta recruit 3 people into the Crack Den. I already got 1 in, and he really enjoyed it. Oh, what is this? Where are my minions? Wait for the next turn, I'll get at least 1 more minion. But yeah, if you use the code and you join the Worldstone server, we can put you in our clan once you get to the right level. And, you know, you would help me get my freaking cosmetic, which I'm really excited about.
For the roast, my lord.
Need a bit more spice over here.
Just so you can't hero power something, right? Forces him to actually play a thing. Oh, God.
Reporting for duty.
Carving
Too
time!
spicy.
Does he have it?
Understand
He does not
the
have it.
purpose.
Interesting. Wait, what? What is he looking at? He doesn't have 0 mana cards. Kill off the thing.
For justice. The battle.
Too spicy.
Carving time!
Wanna blow something up?
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I can live with that. 4 mana, 3/2. Deal 1 damage.
The light dims, but we fight.
For your entertainment.
That was okay for him. I mean, it was like his best case scenario, but it was just okay. Oh, he actually had to pay for it. That's cool. I think it works.
The battle.
It does not work.
I must move quickly. The battle. For justice. The battle. The battle. The battle. The battle. That minion already attacked.
That did not really work. Hopefully he plays a big thing so we can leave Room of Justice. And then hopefully he feels safe and we can play a Great Hall. You gotta leave Room before Great Hall, because after you Great Hall, you're not gonna get anything.
Ends here. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. The battle! The battle!
Do it for the tempo. I have a Libra of Justice. I don't care. I have hopefully pushed him and trapped him into playing a big thing. He's like, I gotta get my big thing out or else I'm gonna be stuck forever.
Please tell me, where am I?
Yep. That's the trap. And he fell for it. He didn't really have much choice.
For justice! The battle! Reporting the battle! The battle!
Now I have another big removal with this.
Need?
Please tell me, where am I?
The battle! The battle! The battle! For justice!
GG. Did we just play 25 spells? Oh my god. Okay. Got plenty of ways to go. This is a really good deck. We just happened to face a 12-win deck at like 2-0.
Uther versus Malfurion.
Yeah, Ravens is out to can count to lethal, yay. Hey,
I will fight with
it's an
honor.
improvement over most games. I'll take it. So far, the Scrapper Colossus has been nothing but terribly useless.
For the roast, my lord. The food is getting cold.
And we've actually had a lot of curve issues that I wasn't expecting. We had so many 1-drops to fix our curve. Like, yeah, I know we only have one 3-drop, but I thought it was going to be okay. Jonas Brothers says, managed to get 8 with Warrior right now, which feels good. Congrats, man. This is the one I want to block. Especially when he's going to play a 3-drop here. Okay. Maybe I care less. Is he going to buff everything? If he buffs everything, I only have 1 more attack, which means I lose 1 tempo. That's not worth the losing 6 damage on his face. I really wanted to Libram this and go. But it's fine.
I'm going to throw the book at you.
Now I have a cheaper Libram.
The culprit was not tiny.
Okay.
For justice.
You don't have a secret.
So where does the magic come from?
Always make food. Never eat.
I had to play cards, big and unbuffed. I'd rather play the big and unbuffed, because I'm still pushing, right? But if I lose the board, I need some cards. So the Famished Fool cannot be played without drawing 2 extra cards. That's too much.
For justice. The battle.
Oh no!
The battle. The battle. The battle. That minion already attacked.
I messed up the order and lost 2 cards.
I am the iron hand of the wastes.
That's not
Bathe in
good.
flame.
I mean, we win anyway, but like, that's not good.
I consume.
No, I don't get the hero power. Misplays don't matter. That's what this stream is always about. Just teaching people that misplays don't matter. What matters is getting the big strategy right. You get the big strategy right, it makes up for all these little misplays. Like, my goal is to get as many misplays as possible that are 100% wrong misplays that no one can defend, and still come out with a win rate higher than 99% of all players. That's my goal. Just to be extra frustrating. You're like, I can count. Why? Why is counting not rewarded at more in this game? This game should have more counting. Why is whatever the hell ADWCTA is doing actually working? Because it shouldn't. And I would say you're right.
Too spicy.
It shouldn't be working, but it has
Come
been.
on! We're going for a ride.
Okay.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
I'm gonna play the Mysterious Blade, but I'm like, no, I actually kind of just want to spread out, because my ones I'll take care of. His 3-4 of those gonna eat my thing anyway. And this sets up a potential consecration. Like, he's gonna try to play small, because I have this hall here.
Need a bit more spice over here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, that's just not even a thing. I can just kill them all. Do I just kill them all? Yeah, I just kill them all.
The battle! The battle! Reporting for duty.
Mm-hmm. Kill them all.
Reporting for duty.
Like, sadly, Consecration's not the best move here. It's like, you would think that the best move would be Consecration.
The battle!
And
The battle!
you would oddly be wrong.
It'll be
The
our
battle! The
little
battle!
secret.
Job done.
It was a good Consecration, but I didn't really need to go face. I'm not putting him down to small enough yet.
Reporting for duty.
Now here, Consecration's a little better.
All I can eat! For justice!
Just between
The battle!
us.
The battle!
What a delightful party.
Okay.
The battle! Get down! Reporting for duty.
Just between
The
us.
battle! The battle!
Your win.
Okay. He doesn't want to see the rest of this. I'm like, it's all really powerful stuff. We just have so many powerful cards in this deck. It's hard not to draw some of them. Yeah, so we have a 12-1 Paladin from Murder. I don't think we have a 12-win Paladin from Maw and Destruction. And we already have 12 wins for both a Warlock and a Priest. We had to go Paladin here. We're gonna put it up. It used to be the case that we would pretty much get a 12 win with almost all the classes. Like at least 6 of the 9 classes back in the day for each meta.
I will fight with honor.
Like we would try to hit them all, and we would like rarely actually get there, but we would always get very close.
The light dims, but we will fight. Repent.
Mortals, so full of sin.
The light dims, but we will fight. Repent.
That was too good. He had 2 minions on the board, and he played this. He has like a bajillion damage now. That's too good.
For justice.
Repent.
We'll be able to get the buffet biggin out after this.
The blade fist has no master.
For justice. For justice.
My compliments. You are not welcome here. More all I can eat.
Go in. We Libram next. Yep. We Libram.
Reporting for battle. The battle. For justice.
More breadsticks.
For justice. The battle.
If he has another big thing. I was betting that he didn't have another big thing.
One
Good.
shot, one
Good.
Get in here.
To battle.
More breadsticks. More breadsticks.
For justice. Reporting minion already. Minion already attacked.
Okay. I didn't use the consecration. I could have used the consecration. Maybe I should have, but I really wanted cards.
My lord.
First, the pirates.
He had that card the whole time and he just chose not to play it. Okay, I could do 6 more damage. I am 1 off. Not ideal. Okay. That was 1 off of lethal. We are getting there. Exclamation point tonight? Yeah. Ugbug, that's a blast from the past. I don't know how to break it to you. Hey, brand new, are you still watching?
Uther
Or are you
versus
dead?
Valera.
Watch your back.
I will fight with honor.
I will keep a 3-drop. Because it is our only 3-drop, and we have a coin. That was a mistake. Holy crap. We are only drawing big cards. We are just going to lose.
Ha 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 ha! Lights down.
Yeah, GG. We have like 7 1-drops? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, we have 8 1-drops. And we couldn't draw any of them, and we only kept 1 card. There's no, no winning here. Better get the best 2-drop on my next top deck, or we can't keep up.
Reporting for duty.
That is not the best. That is not the best.
Get down!
Ugbug says, don't miss the helplessly screwed turn 1 gameplay experience. But this does buff our biggin! Uncurve biggin.
The battle! The battle!
Not on curve, but it was better than Eldor.
Thank you.
Double time and double pay.
That works. Oh, really? Oh, shoot. He has an 8 mana card he's saving a coin for.
Take heart. The Earth Mother.
I wonder what the 8 mana card he's saving the coin for is.
Is it cold in the shadows?
I'm going to throw the book at you.
He has a lot of cards, will have a lot of cards with the Famished Fool.
Business is booming.
Okay. The hard removal. Oh, he's just trying to get through.
It'll be our little secret. The light dim,
For honor.
but we will fight.
Were you followed?
You are not welcome here.
I see. Well, that's really annoying.
From nothing, power.
Move quickly.
For honor.
For justice. Minion already attacked.
That's an explosive trap. I need this Priest of the Deceased to be big.
Stone Legion, to me!
My compliments to the ship.
Reporting for duty. Give that minion a turn to get ready.
Okay. Still got cards. He's got a wandering monster there. Maybe an explosive trap.
The culprit was not tidy.
Oh my god.
Ishne Ano Pura!
Funnel kicks!
Okay, that is unfortunate.
justice. Reporting for duty.
That is unfortunate.
One shot, one.
For justice.
Alright, well, I cannot do that. That is GG.
Victory is yours.
But you guys see why Biggin is not a problem, right? Like, we played Biggin on curve. It's not like he had a hard removal or anything. He just played regular cards for the most part.
Uther versus Tyrande.
And you just can't get through them. Because it's Biggin. Like, it's not, it's a really good card, but it's not like an S tier card. Anyway, I don't know why people keep, like, thinking it's crazy. Oh, I need to keep the Gorilla Bot. I don't know why people keep thinking it's crazy when I'm like, I beat Biggin all the time. I get beat by Biggin when I have Biggin too. Like, it's just not that good of a card. It's like a really good card, but it's not like that extra step.
The food is getting cold.
This one's not going to come out on curve. Yeti. Okay. Basically a Yeti. coined that out. We dominated it. So we're doing well. We're going to have mana for the next 6 turns. Now we need some cards to go with that mana. But, you know, first things first.
Stoke me, I dare you! I've got more left in me.
That's not even top deck. He just didn't want to do it last turn. What? Why would he not want to do it last turn? I could have gotten value. I didn't, but I could have gotten value.
I'll take you with me. More, all I can eat. Reporting for duty.
I purposely traded that just so I can use the bigot and play it. I need more stuff out there so that I could get this Famished Fool and draw cards. I am running short on cards. Pill Guy! Thanks for the raid. Got goat, got goat! That Pill Guy says, I've never gotten to raid the goat of all time. Thanks, man. Welcome, welcome.
To battle! To battle! For justice!
This should be a decent balance of stuff. Like, I still need to put stuff out there because I still need this Famished Fool. I don't know what he's doing, but he's only on turn 7, so it'll take him a while. He got buried at 6-3. He had a sick Harvester Thief Priest. Jeez. Those are fun at least. They're hard to get, but they're fun. Okay. Give a random friendly minion. Okay, let's not do that.
More breadsticks!
For justice!
Yeah, I don't need to tempo more than this. I feel like that's sufficient. 1 damage versus 2 is not the biggest deal. See what he does. He puts up a taunt. We do have Red Guild that can help push a bit, but I don't think we're going to be able to get lethal next turn. Yeah, okay.
To battle! To battle! To battle!
GG! I didn't even count that. Didn't even know we were getting lethal. Or else I would have hero powered and gotten my quest. Are we done with our quest? We got 7 wins, by the way. That's pretty nice. Are we done with our quest? We are fully done with all of our quests. Nice. I'm still playing. Not stopping yet. 7-2. But it would be nice if you guys can help me by playing a game as well. Not Hearthstone, but Diablo Immortal. I need some recruits to sign up and play the campaign of the game. Totally free, no money involved. You just got to get to level 60, and I can get a cosmetic. So I got one already past the line. I need 2 more to pass the line. So if you guys are thinking about the game at all, or you know, you got some spare time around that you can play a mobile game on, please use my code, join the Worldstone server, download it. It's a great game. The 0 to 60 part is unanimously considered a great game. Past that, we're gonna say it's debatable whether it's a great game. I really want Hand of a Dawn too. Makes it into a 3-3. That's not necessary. I can do better. Because it's Demon Hunter, right? There's like a decent chance that this Firefly just does not live. And then the Hand of a Dawn is just a dead card in game. Wow, I got nothing else to play. So let's go.
Fell and nether.
Okay.
The light dims.
We're gonna do a thing. If he kills everything, Buffet Bacon comes out. If he doesn't, then we should be good because we'll stand against darkness.
I am the
Oh, wow. That is... Wow. Okay. Like, that's pretty intense. Usually people get more value out of that card.
Your confession would save us all time.
Uh-huh. Oh, come on! Game is such bullshit. Hero power pass? No, that's not the play. You can't play nothing.
Always take you with me, never leave.
repent.
You can't play nothing. That's not worth 2 divine shields and some damage. To do nothing.
You're paying for my discretion.
Fell and nether.
Yeah, okay.
Take heart.
The battle! The battle!
Repent.
This 5/5 can keep going face. He's not going to be able to remove it. And we have enough to play for a couple turns. That is fine.
For honor. Coming is yummy.
The battle! The battle!
Oh, come on!
All up.
4 of them. Got 4 of them. So you need to get rid of that because your death rattle triggers first. So if he manages to clear your board and throws his Sin Runner into your cairn, your entire cairn dies, all of it. Did you lose because of that now? No. We're most likely gonna win. We have like a over 85% chance of winning.
We shall end this disturbance.
For justice.
Reporting for duty.
Your prowess is undeniable.
Like, he still has a lot of comeback to do, but obviously we would be in a much better position if he didn't get that RNG. Let's go. This is a good deck. We said this deck was 12 win possible. We unfortunately hit one insane deck on the mage, and then the rogue just had the right cards at the right time. This is fine. These are all playable cards. And Dredger without the minions is whatever, but like if I threw everything away, I would have thrown the blade away.
For the roast, my lord.
The light dims, but we fight.
This Dredger I'm really just playing as a thing to play. Next turn we can avenge with the blade if he puts a target out. Never goes the way you want it. That's fine. I could have Gorilla Bot and stalled a turn, but I want to keep the pressure on. This doesn't really bother me, right? He takes 5 to the face, we get a big card. Oh? Did he deal 4 damage? No, he just freezes it. Yeah. It's like not what we are afraid of.
For justice.
Reporting for duty.
I have a red go razor draw, so I need to. That's very annoying. I have a lot of big things hopefully coming up. We'll need it. Yeah. Like, those are not the things I'm afraid of. Ugh.
Reporting for duty.
I cannot wait to read these. Is it cold in the shadows?
Okay. Could have made it into a 3-3. That'll be a 5. We put more pressure on. But I'm saving it to make sure he doesn't play a big thing. Oh! Interesting. I mean, if he had nothing, right? He can't do anything. I can always get lethal next turn if he doesn't have a taunt or whatever. 9-2. Keep pushing. Noble Sack could have saved the 4-1. Noble Sack had other uses. You saw how I set up the consecration there. That Pally location needs to have 2 charges, not 3.
Versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
I will fight with honor.
Should it have 2 charges and not 3? It's one of those things where if it had 2 charges, it would not be good. The thing is, they need all the locations to be good, right? I don't think the Pally location is super busted. Certainly not like the old mage one, right? That was nerfed.
Job done.
You couldn't have been here earlier.
I've got more left in me.
Threw away all my cards too. And I have 8 1-drops. This keeps happening to us, by the way. We've been like super low rolling this. Where we would have yeah, yeah.
I'll take you with me.
Anyway, this thing where we would not be able to get a 1-drop no matter how hard we try to find it. A little weird.
Reporting for duty.
I'll take you with me.
So if you guys notice, I always use the thing for tempo. Only like the later charges do you start holding for to make sure he doesn't do anything crazy.
I'm going to throw the book.
It's fine. I don't like him doing the trade, but it would be the same if I play Priest of the Deceased now, right? Like, yeah, he's trading into a 2-3, but it's really a 4-5. This way, at least he has to deal 1 more damage.
It's not just the city of mages.
Okay. Oh. Really?
To battle for justice.
The light dims. I cannot wait to fight.
He doesn't have 7 mana. He would have blown everything up if he can. He doesn't have 7 mana. Is he dead? No, he's not dead. He's very close to dead.
Spoiler. My compliments. Reporting finish.
He can't blow everything up. Abyssal doesn't work. Like, I don't think any Warlock cards work here. I think he's just dead. even on the board. Yep. I could turn that into 3 health. That is game.
This time.
He really fell behind on turn 3 when he tapped and drew from loot hoarder, didn't play anything. Yep. We're a paladin. You can't be slow like that. 10-2. Maybe this goes 12 after all. We said it was 12 possible and probably average of 8 or 9 wins. We're already above that. And hopefully we'll be able to push this a little bit further.
Uther versus Jaina.
My sorcery will prevail.
I will fight with honor.
Come on. Get smaller cards. Nope, that is not a small card. Oh, that is not a small card. He has that card just in his deck, and he has 10 wins. Interesting.
The food is getting cold.
Very interesting. I'm not pushing because there's no way I'm going to be able to push in a way that is successful.
Need a bit more spice over here.
I thought about just taking an Azure Drake. Azure Drake fits our deck better, or the whole pushing thing, but we are not pushing very well. And we already have a scrapyard that we kind of have to get to. This is going to be a weird game. Like this will not be a normal game, most likely. Because otherwise we would have 2 dead cards.
Reporting for duty.
Like, we're unfortunately going to see what good cards he has. Just because we topped at the scrapyard. If that was not a scrapyard but another card, I would have gotten Drake and we would be pushing right now. This would be the turn to push. He's afraid to go big because we can make it small. Well, he went big anyway. We can't really punish him. But it would be nice if we could.
For justice.
With something like that. And now we're pushing. This isn't going to work, by the way. Like, we are not going to succeed on our push. This guy is not a 10-2 with no ability to deal with a Biggin on turn 6. Like, sorry, on turn 5. That is not how he got here. But I want him to, like, be using some cards. Yeah. All seems right. Probably Ray of Frost.
Yes, that's the one.
I've got more left in me.
Reporting Reporting for duty.
The light dims, but we
Reporting for
fight.
duty. For justice.
Alright, does he have another board clear? I'm just challenging him to have another board clear.
They softly tolerate.
No, no second board clear. Cool, cool, cool.
For justice. The battle.
Repent.
The battle.
I'll take you with me.
Does he have a big giant taunt? I hope not. Like, I hope he would have just played the big giant taunt first if he had it. Oh no, I mean, he knows what I have. But he wouldn't have. Okay, this is good. He has nothing, so we're actually pushing. We're gonna do a decent job pushing. Ooh. That sucks. That really does suck. We don't really have much of a choice, though. We have nothing else to play.
The battle. Reporting for duty.
I cannot
I'll
wait to
take you
leave.
with me.
For justice.
We've gotten him down to below Deathwing range already. I just need him to, like, play his good cards, right? He's 10-2, he hasn't shown that many good cards, he clearly has them. Like, we needed to come out, we needed to take care of our scrapyard, like, whatever, right?
One of you.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh, he used it. We can scrapyard and it'd be pretty good.
Reporting for duty. The battle.
This is too perfect for us not to use. Like, yeah, I want a scrapyard, but it's just too perfect. Like, I'm not gonna get a better use out of this thing. Uh-huh.
Is it cold in the shadows?
GG. That's game.
Well played.
So useless. Deathwing, Scrapyard, all so useless.
For justice.
11 wins! Hello, YouTube! Put up another 11-12 win run on this thing. We've been hitting everything. I mean, this is just an insanely good deck for this meta. You do not see decks this good in the meta. This is like that priest that we had the coop in with Merps. Like, Merps was like, this deck is okay, I guess. I'm like, no, we have 2 locations, we're good. In this deck, we got so much of everything. We got 1 location, a not as good location, but we have 2 Librams. And then we have, like, all the good stuff, right? Blessing of Kings, Consecration, True Silver. They may not be A-tier cards anymore, but they're, like, very good. And then we have a curve that we don't draw often enough, hence our losses. But, like, it's a really good deck. Some people in chat were worried that there's no real mid-game. Like, after 5. And there's no 3-drops. So it looks like there's holes, but your 3-drops should really be able to be filled by your 1-drops and 2-drops, which we have so many of.
Versus Queen Ashara.
And
All imperfections must be swept
yeah,
away.
like, it goes through. The Scrapyard Colossus, I don't know if you guys have been tracking it, has never been played. This is going to be the last game of this deck, one way or the other. Win or lose. And Scrapyard Colossus, just been a super dead card. Basically unplayable.
Sacrifices are always required of glorious pursuits.
We are probably getting sniped, but what else is new? Oh, we are not getting sniped. This is real Trump? Wait, Firestorm. Are you for real? It's actually Trump SC? I thought it was a sniper named Trump. I was like, oh, this guy. But it's actually Trump? Real Trump? Alright. Well, you know, don't tell me his cards, don't tell him my cards. This will be interesting. Is he 11-2 as well? Final boss Trump, yeah. I didn't know Trump was playing Arena. We got all the sorts of people playing Arena now. Poe says he's 11-0. Oh god, okay. Well, that's not... well, there's his first A-tier card. Let's see. This deck usually has one decision to make.
For the roast, my lord.
Repent.
And none of those were my decision to make. This was all just... like, so far, I would have made the same play as anybody who has played this game for, like, 40 hours or more. Yeah, Express says, you are ending this run at 11-3. I mean, if he's 11-0 and it's Trump, so... this is gonna be very tough.
Reporting for duty.
Repent.
Carving time!
Our Scrapyard Colossus, which has never been played and has only clogged up our hand, is now back to clog up our opening hand. It's really the worst card in our whole deck. And we took him midway too, so we knew the deck was going to be kind of fast. But it was so much better than the alternatives. We could have taken the alternatives. It wasn't like a must pick. I don't want to go down in value. What is his deck? Just like discover everything? He has only played cards that generated other cards that are random or discover.
Carving time!
The battle.
Just carving time!
Reporting for duty.
Done.
I could have played the True Silver. Just like let it sit there.
Oh, what's troubling you?
Okay. Fine.
Just between us. It'll be our little secret.
Okay.
For justice. Reporting for duty.
Ugh. 18 is very high for him to be stabilizing at.
The battle. For justice. Reporting for duty.
I have to trade. Getting one face damage isn't going to do me any good. We are slowly working our way up to the Scrapyard Colossus, which will be played for the first time. But it's not looking good. So I'm trying to save the Stand Against Darkness because I need to feed my Famished Fool somehow. Like, we are clearly losing. We are clearly losing very hard.
I love omelets.
And I really need a Famished Fool right about now. We are not getting a Famished Fool. Okay. Well. Gotta do what we gotta do. There is an argument to hero power there. And save this 3-4. Not that we have any mechs in our deck to trigger it, but just because the next card we get, almost no matter what it is, we will be able to, or we should be able to, I mean, we will have extra mana. But at this point, I think we just lose the game if our next card is not Famished Fool. Like, I don't really see a way to come back from it. Yeah, even Buffet Biggin is not good enough.
Time is short.
You cannot understand the purpose.
Ash to ash.
GG. GG. He has enough on the board to take me out anyway, so we don't really have a choice.
The light dims.
Well, his deck has been really, really good, but he also hasn't, like, used any of the goodness from his cards, because it's all about discovering crap, and he's discovered a bunch of crap, but he hasn't really, like, used it in particular. We've just run out of steam. Like, this Colossus ain't doing anything. Good run. Yep. It was a good run. We thought this deck would go 8 to 9. It went 11. Good enough. Deck didn't look good at all, but you expertly navigated it. This is a great deck. This is a really good deck in this meta. Like, if you can't be happy with this deck, you're not going to be happy with anything in this. Like, it's so rare that you get a deck with a bunch of A-tier cards, and we have a few. We have at least 3. If you get a deck with 2, we got a 12-0 run in a deck with just 2 A-tier cards. Now, it was Warlock, so, you know. The hero power's got to count, so probably count it as 3, but you could just... This is the meta. There's no good cards. Or good decks.
It's not just the city of mages.
I got nothing.
Need a bit more spice over here.
So if you guys are looking at this and wondering what can we do to, like, potentially save this, we have exactly one out. It is Evil Cable Rat. That's it. Nothing else does anything. It's just hard to conceive of a way that we can win this. But if we are to win it, it would run through Evil Cable Rat, getting the most ridiculous, I don't know, dragon? Would a dragon work? I don't even know if a dragon will work.
For justice. Reporting for duty.
Libram Justices doesn't do anything. Famished Fool won't do anything. We needed it to actually be infused. Karen is way too slow. Nothing does anything. Great Hall is just totally worthless. This deck is just like so many discovers.
What a delightful party.
I think we lose now, even if... Oh, okay. Well, it's about as good as he gets.
Justice.
No! Denarius! He gets Sire! It's terrible. Because we need his health low. Like, you get a Deathwing or something, right? He can't deal with it. Ah, he finally gets his Caligos. Been digging a while for it. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. Cable Rat's too slow at this point. Haha. We get to Bach. Do we get to Bach? We do get to Bach.
To battle!
You can kill me with our own minion. Aw, come on. I wanted that to be Ventral Visage.
Well played. Reporting for duty.
The victory is yours.
This was fun. We lost many turns ago. Trump had 2 Stoneboard and Denathrias in his deck, but drew none of them that game. Okay. I think if he actually drew them outside of the Denarius, we would have had a better shot, because he would have had a crappier hand and we would have been able to push more. But yeah, okay. And 2 life sentences. Jeez. Okay. So that's a super sick deck. Well, we got 11 wins. It was pretty good. We faced 2 totally ridiculous mage decks. One of them was by Trump, no less. And then we lost to a rogue that, I mean, just did very normal things. Like, that was just the rogue having the exact right cards at the exact right time, right? Not any particular power or anything. Trump, thank you for the 12-0. Glad to be the last little pebble on his way to that 12-0. I wish I saw the Sire, though. By the way, guys, I have maintained this, and this streak has not been broken. I have never lost to a Sire. Ever. I've lost to Sylvanas, but never to a Sire. That's not to say I've ever beaten a Sire. I've just never seen a Sire in a relevant time. Like, if we had already lost the game, they could play Sire, and then it wouldn't matter, right? Like, I'm not counting that as I lost to a Sire. I'm counting that as a, okay, you had the game wrapped up, 99% chance to win, and then you played a Sire. So, I've yet to actually have Sire impact any of my games, really. I've also never been offered a Sire. He had Deathborn as well in a Blizzard. God. Are you guys sure there hasn't been an offering odds adjust? Because this was a pretty damn good deck. I was surprised by how good this deck was. And we faced some pretty good decks too. And Trump has a ridiculous deck. Maybe they adjusted offering rates of all the stuff up.